Welcome back. It's summertime again, and we're actually working on cars again. Well, we've been working on cars all winter, specifically that one, but working on a lot more cars now and doing more interesting stuff, so I figured it's a great time to start filming more videos. Start with an update. We did a little bit of remodeling in the shop, as you can see, and it works a lot better now. We actually just finished this last weekend. So now we got like a dedicated shelf for the press and, you know, keep the stuff near the press. Got my toolbox actually like set up with the workbench. Got all the wiring set up. Got the cabinets a little bit more organized and whatnot. Now we finally have a big workbench and proper storage for the tools and home for the battery chargers and this sick hose clamp thing. I bought at AutoZone. This thing's awesome to have. All that and this, two very good purchases from AutoZone, especially if you use rib nuts for that. But that's really it for the shop upgrades. Just, you know, trying to make better use of the space. We're gonna build a new one of those pretty soon here, so disregard that. But yeah, now we got all this room to work on cars. It's not crowded with a shelf over there and junk and a couch over here like it was. We also have this box I built for the air compressors, so they run air lines over to their side and then air lines over to my reel, which is super handy because now whenever I'm working in here I don't have to deal with curled up air lines. I can just pull it out, and if I need this much I can do that. It almost reaches outside, so I can air up tires just when they're out here, which is kind of nice. Little update on vehicles. This one is a customer project that we're waiting on parts for. Obviously, you know this one. I'll go into more detail in a minute. Might get to working on this thing this weekend. This is the 1UZ car we were gonna build, and as you can see, it's not getting built anymore. It's going to the scrapyard because we got a new shell, Texas shell at that. Sensor's still apart. That thing rips, and we just blew this thing up because it was nothing but problems. And this is getting a built motor probably this winter, so still got to get the motor out of this and everything and get that cleaned up. But that's pretty much an update on all the cars. I don't know if this has been shown in a video, probably not, but got the front end half tubed and my buddy Spencer did that. Other than that, it's just painted and a little slight refresh. Wiring's redone. Finally got my eBay headers on, which looks sick, and I got like a proper exhaust on it. Got the bumper held on with a little bit better hardware, and this thing's a trooper, dude. I've knocked it off like 3 times and it's still there. Picked up some new wheels. I'm actually running matching wheels for once, even though the rears are like almost corded. But the interior's a little different. Like I said, we really just touched the wiring and painted the inside, took the sound deadening out. We just noticed things more. Still got to plate this off the trunk. But yeah, it's we got all new brakes and stuff over the winter. All new brakes, calipers, rotors, and pads and whatnot. I got the hydro lines run. I had the hydro in it, and then I broke the master off at the event, so it doesn't have that. Oh, it's a slick top now. The Bondo work's not done, but it had to look good from 20 feet away at a drift event, so we just painted it. And depending on how good that paint matches this paint, we're gonna fix the hood too when time comes, and yeah. So now that you're all caught up on everything that's going on around the shop, what are we doing today? Wheel bearing number 78 on this thing. So this is my girlfriend Mackenzie's car. If you follow me on Instagram or whatnot, you'd know that this is her car. But yeah, she's been having issues with wheel bearings and whatnot, and finally got a Duralast Gold, which Duralast wheel bearings aren't great, but this is her spindle. And last time we put a bearing on, 4 days ago at this point, it pressed on really easy, and it went bad. So she got a new one. We were gonna put it on last night, and we put it on, and it's not really on. Shouldn't be able to press it on by hand. So we're waiting on the junkyard to give us a call, and then we're gonna get a new spindle and then press that wheel bearing on and then put this back together, hopefully for the last time this summer, hopefully. But while we're waiting on the junkyard to call us to get that thing fixed, I'm gonna tackle cleaning up this tire scrap pile we have out here, and maybe cutting up the rest of that car because the junkyard won't take it without a title. Yeah. Insert super sick time lapse of me moving tires that are gonna cut me open because they're corded. Yes. Yeah, it's hot. Well, it's like 75 and humid, but it's sweaty hot. So I got everything. Those are all tires that need to be organized, just tires. Scrap pile is just a pile now, like purely scrap, not like trash, and I already took some stuff down in the dumpster. This is all the tires we killed at Erie, and then this way, those are some good ones, and then some spare wheels we have, and more trash we gotta throw away. Yeah. Took way longer than I thought it was gonna. I didn't think we had this much crap, but we do. And now we got a bunch of glass on the ground because this Buick door decided to die. But we're almost there. So over here underneath of this building, there's a bunch of baby groundhogs, and Alex, my husky, likes to kill for the sport. And this is where we keep our tires, and she got one over here the other day, and it's starting to smell real bad, so we're gonna get rid of that guy. We should have picked him up a couple days ago. Alright, now that he is gone, time to put all of those tires here. And then put those somewhere we can pick them up with the truck so we can go dismount them all. Except that one. That one's just a tire. That one separated. Okay, it's still a mess back here, but I gotta use the restroom, and we don't have a bathroom here, and I gotta hit Harbor Freight. So we're gonna take the Beamer, and I gotta go to Harbor Freight to replace the jack. So I gotta put a jack in here. Yeah. Out of it. That's fun. Still chasing power steering issues with this car. I just tried to bleed it a little bit more. Pump still makes some noise, but yeah. I've driven it for how long without power steering? Who cares? Streetcar, baby! Let's go! Off to Harbor Freight to go get a warranty for my jack that blew out on me and it almost killed me. I gotta lock the Volkswagen. Okay. Yes, sir! Streetcar days, baby! Jack is secured. Someone tried to kill me on the highway, but we're vibing. We're almost home. It's really hot, this thing. A lot hotter than I remember. But now we're cruising. Cruising with my Jack! Alright, we're back from Harbor Freight. We didn't die. Got the new Jack. Shout out to Kenzie for packing me lunch, because now we got a microwave here. We've had a fridge. But just ate some lunch. Now I gotta finish moving those tires, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, as you see, the design didn't work out. The ladder's scary.
Because it's not.
You know, your simple wheel bearing job, eh?
It's never that.
Okay. It's a new day. And the junkyard didn't pull the part for Kenzie's car. So now we're going to LKQ to go pull it ourselves. So we got the Volkswagen loaded up with tools. Kenzie's inside at her parents' house locking up Alex, or chaining her up. And we're about to head to Cincinnati. So yeah. Let's go get some Jeepers. The car's falling on you in small pieces at a time.
rest?
Yes.
Heck.
Well, I was gonna pull this E46 pedal assembly to have a spare. So I'm at the point of disconnecting this rod. And, where's my... I'm at the point of disconnecting the rod off of the brake booster. And the rod has like a piece welded on to prevent the rod from coming off. And I don't know how it comes off. So I think I'm just gonna leave it. Update, I'm stupid. You just take the brake pedal off. It comes right out. So we got another manual pedal assembly! Yeah! Is this just a trend for these things to be missing the passenger side corner light? That's what I need. But Thomas needs fenders and rear bumper. We're gonna nab those. And yeah. Hey y'all, just got some new shoes for the whip. Yer. Escalators.
Yeah. They also have tidbits.
Dude, no way. A Pringles vending machine?
Oh, they're the ice cream and balls. And weapon girl.
Dang wheel stuck to them. Nothing that fire and BB blaster can't fix.
Hey, tickles.
Okay. Give her sand. About 1 billion degrees. Jake got the new knuckle from the junkyard.
I hope it's not the shit. Ah.
Ball joint success.
Ah.
Success.
Shin, boy, shin.
You know it's bad when you know all the torque values for all the suspension components on this car and everything in the rear end. That's how much this thing's been apart. I'm falling. I think it's the last time it'll be apart for a while. We might have to realign it, but yeah. Back together, hell yeah. She doesn't want to back out apparently.